What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and welcome to episode 5 of the Road to Glory for myself, living vicariously through NCAA 14, seeing Corey Mack, now the Mack truck, a member of the UCF Knights. You guys requested it. You want UCF. This is going to be very, very difficult. For us to be, we're like number 97 ranked. We're going to pretty much have to shoot for undefeated records almost every single season. You have to figure we might play a ranked team twice, 1 to 2 times a year. We have to make the most of it. And trust me, I've done smaller schools before in a Road to Glory mode. And it's an additional effort. Every year you need to finish with a ranking, and you can build upon that ranking because you're never going to get the #1 spot, that damn natty title. And what we found out was we got sandbagged. We get absolutely sandbagged here. I was like, okay, you know, we came here because UCF was going to make us running back 1. UCF came out and said, if you sign with us, you are going to be the #1 running back. Scott Frost, who now went off to Nebraska and did this and that, said I was going to be running back 1. And what I found out was RB4? RB4? Are you kidding me? You put me at RB4 out of all of these friggin' the spots that I could be running back 4. Okay, cool. But look at the rest of the team, man. There are some weapons. We got MacKenzie Milton here, 90 overall. He finished the year with 37 touchdowns, 9 picks. We're using the real rosters. You know, it's not really, because like this is the 13-0 UCF team that I'm playing on. Just, you know, we're trying to keep it as close to reality as possible. Just act like, you know, I fit in there nicely. But MacKenzie Milton, I mean, the size is a little disappointing, 5'11", 177. But ultimately, this is a QB that can get the job done. That 97. We got 2 speedsters here. We got a whole lot of acceleration from our quarterbacks. Obviously, at the running backs, the top running back on the roster is Adrian Killens. I think he actually went for 11 touchdowns, 790 yards. No, 10 touchdowns. 11 total touchdowns, 790 yards on the season. He's pretty good, but obviously, it's inevitable when I come the #1 running back. The wide receivers, we have Saquon Smith here, 88 overall. He was, without a doubt, MacKenzie Milton's favorite receiver. 59 catches, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns last season. You also have Snelson here, who's wide receiver 2. He had 7 touchdowns. But, I mean, this is more of a balanced attack. Well, you know, even though he had 37 touchdowns, he worked the ball to a lot of guys, including Jordan Atkins here, the tight end, which is, you know, he's a serviceable tight end. Nothing to be complaining about that. The offensive line looks decent. Aaron Evans here at 84. We got this tackle. Yeah, center. Bleh. Right guard, Jordan Johnson's a sophomore, 84 overall, so he'll be with us. You know, we're doing a running back career mode. You want to have the best offensive line possible, so I will take that. And the right tackler is an 82. Defense is, yeah, it is what it is. There's no one there that really stands out on the defensive front. They have Jasinski, the linebacker, 88. He led the team in tackles last year with 101 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, and a sack on the season. But him and Burkett, they run a 3-4, apparently. I'm not going to lie, I did not know that when I picked them out. But the best player on UCF, the most notable, is Shaquem Griffin. He is the guy that's missing half an arm. He is a 92 overall because his stats were simply absurd. 74 tackles, 13.5 tackles for loss, 7 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and a touchdown. He was an absolute playmaker, and he's one of those guys that you definitely are pulling for once he declares he's going to graduate. To make an NFL roster. We have Mike Hughes here at the cornerback spot, 89 overall. He had 4 picks, and right now he's actually gaining a lot of steam for the 2018 draft to be a first-round draft pick. So thank you very much. I very much want him on our defense. You know, Mike Hughes, he's fast and he's a solid tackler. That's why he might creep up in the first round. He probably will be a second-round corner, 3rd round, maybe something like that, I think. And then we have Kyle Gibson here, another guy, 85 overall free safety, and he had 4 picks last year. Burgess Becker's a linebacker safety hybrid. So that is kind of a quick introduction to your UCF Knights. Now we have to grind our way up and get into the running back mix because we're running back 4, man. We are an afterthought. They show no respect to the Canadian football prowess of number 69, Corey Mack. So we're going to get in this practice. How this works is you got to get a certain amount of XP at practice, and then you can, the next week, week 2, if I hit it, we can challenge for the running back 3 spot, and then so on and so forth. You follow that pattern until you get to be the starter. And we play Akron this week. I mean, we should be able to win even without me touching the field. I hope we win. They're not a very good team, but you never know, man. Sometimes the sim, you know, let's be honest, NCAA 14s are looked back upon as a tremendous game, but you know, it still has the issues, still has the same old issues that a lot of football games have, and that is the sim is highly questionable. Maybe that guy said at least do some pretty big upsets. But right now, our main goal here is to establish coach trust because we're the 4th string. We want to get up to that S, the starter. Obviously, if you don't remember this, this is everyone wants this mode back. They don't want the long shot mode that he put in Madden 18. They want this style, at least, like a minimum. This should be the floor for what we get in a player career mode, road to glory mode in Madden. Not the, all the cutscenes and stuff. I guess that wins them awards from people that don't give a living crap about Madden. But we gotta get that starter spot, and we only do that by practice. So here we are, we pop it in. We have 10 reps yet left. We've already got the max that you can get. So now it's just more so about farming XP. We're just gonna kind of speed up through this. Kind of one rule of thumb though that I do like to follow in my career modes is once we get the starting gig, we don't practice anymore, because practicing is an incredibly easy way to farm XP. You give me 3 practices, I can get 10,000 XP, and by the end of like my sophomore season, I'll have like a 96 overall running back. I feel like to keep the progression on a somewhat balanced playing field, it's usually better to just not practice and get all your XP through games. So that's what I'm going to do, unless, things get kind of crazy. But there we go. Next week, we can challenge for the next string. We got to try to get that running back 3 spot. We're coming for you, Neck. Whoever's ahead of us, I don't even know what his name was. So, exactly. That's the way we take it. So, here we are, popping in the game against Akron. I fully expect us to win. Let's just see what that. We got 2-0. We got a nice safety, a field goal. No touchdowns yet. We didn't get a touchdown to the last couple minutes of the 4th quarter against Akron. You gotta get me more involved with the offense. Akron, this is a terrible, like right now the media's going wild. UCF, we all thought undefeated this, undefeated that, and they barely beat Akron. Richardson here at 86 yards and a TD. Milton, 65 yards and a touchdown. We didn't get a single damn touch, which is kind of disappointing. Milton threw the ball not great. I mean, shout out to the Akron defense maybe. Traquan Smith, 81 yards. Defense, Hill had 3 tackles for loss and a sack. We had 2 picks from Burkett, the middle linebacker. Nice. I mean, that's, our defense played well, holding 15 points, but ultimately that offense is definitely considered a disappointment. So they just need to give me the damn ball. Get Loudermilk, the best punter in game college football. Best name as well. But hey, it's a win. 1-0, more so than how we win. It doesn't have to be pretty. I just want to make sure that we have an undefeated record by the time I'm running back 1, so we can really take this over and become the undefeated UCF Knights, repeat what they did in 2017-2018. So here we go, going up against Jay Hamilton. This is our positional battle, the running back battle, as we get ready for week 2 against Florida International. Battle of the Florida, I don't know where, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where they are. I think UCF is Orlando, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, we have 11 reps. I feel fairly confident here. We got a nice little play action pass. Let's go. Halfway. I mean, these things are super easy. Everyone, like I said, everyone wants to reflect back on NCAA 14 like it was this phenomenal game. At the end of the day, man, there's still where it's issues as we blow up that guy. Oh my God. It's just like roadkill. Someone scrape him off the damn field. And there we go. It took us 2 damn plays, and we got ourselves the running back 3 spot. It's going to be a slow grind. I mean, it gives you appreciation of where you started. And, hard knows. We're Canadian. We're coming from the CFL. You better learn that that's the case. You have to work and grind for everything you earn. And now we are number 3 on the depth chart. So we are taking this game against Florida International. We're trying to get a 2-0 record again. Don't care how we win, as long as we do win. That's all I want. So here we go. 3-0. Again, our offense looks to be struggling a little bit. We're able to get a touchdown there. 10-3. Okay. Oh, okay. Look, that's some weird gimmicky offensive play, but we're getting a snap, baby. The coach saw the battle. He saw our grind. He saw just how dominant we were, to be completely honest with you. He saw that we got it in 2 runs. We took over. So we're going to get a snap here. They're actually going to give it to us. Come on, MacKenzie. Come on, Milton. Is Milton the name from the crazy guy from Office Space? I believe you have my Dabler. I think it was Milton. Anyways, hot the ball. I think I'm going to hit the ball as it's glitched. Here we go. Up the middle. Ooh. Taking 2 guys with us, gaining 5 yards. That's our first run. We just made history there. That is our first official rush in a. I'm not gonna lie, those jerseys kind of look whack. They're not very, very attractive looking jerseys. We probably could have went to Oregon or something like that. But 5 yards. Okay, now we got another gimmicky play. Is this what I got in store here when I choose UCF? Are all these plays gonna be like options and reads and stuff? Oh, we got it. Oh, all right. Well, we're not getting particularly good blocking. Both those runs we faced 2 tacklers, but hey. 8 yards. There we go. That's how the game finished. We won. We were able to beat Florida National. Finish with 2 carries, 8 yards, 4 yards per carry. We got almost 5,000 XP that we could spend. I'm not going to spend any of that XP until we're the official starter as well. I feel like you know, treat yourself. So we beat them 20-10, moving to a 2-0 record. Taking a quick look here at the player stats of the running backs. We had the, well, you know what? Okay, we won't count the quarterback. We had the second best average per carry out of any running backs back here. Milton had 105 yards, a touchdown the day. He's not really playing like a 90 overall quarterback, to be completely honest with you. Tristan Payton had a 6-yard touchdown catch. On the defensive side of the ball, we had a couple tackles for loss, 1 sack from Garrett. Mike Hughes hasn't had a turnover yet, which is a little disappointing considering he played full international in Akron, and he's supposed to be this first-round corner. I would like to see a little bit more production. He doesn't have a pass deflection, so step it up, secondary. We need you to make some plays here. I'm sick and tired of being, you know, realistically, that was 2 kind of close. No way. That was 2 kind of close games, and now we're playing number 4 ranked Penn State at Penn State in Happy Valley. What? Like, I don't know. If someone knows how from Road to Glory, how I can see my schedule, who we still have to let to play. I think you can do it through advanced week. But oh my God. Penn State, what? I wanted to try to repeat undefeated season. How the hell are we going to go undefeated against Saquon Barkley? Saquon Barkley, Trace McSorley. This is going to be rough. All right, well, there's nothing wrong with, you know, 11-1. And that's a bowl bid right there. So here we go. I mean, well, hypothetically, this could have been C4 versus Saquon Barkley, but all right, let's see what we can do. Not kidding. They haven't scored yet. We missed a field goal. Oh, we got a touchdown. All right, 7-3 UCF. Instant TD, 14-3, 14-10. This is usually the shit. 21-10, 21-10. Oh my God, hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God, we just beat Penn State. We need to get Joe Buck on the call. Let's be honest, Joe Buck's calls are terrible. That's probably what. That's the meme. We just beat number 4 ranked Penn State with UCF, the team that struggled to beat Akron in the opening game of the season. We just beat Penn State. Hypothetically speaking, C4 is better than Saquon Barkley. Freshman C4 is better than top 3 guaranteed picks Saquon Barkley, the best player in college football. They only put up 10 points. Look at the stats. Shout out to the UCF defense, man. We got 112 yards here from Richardson. Milton had 2 rushing touchdowns. Must have been difficult trying to stop that offense. We didn't get any touches here, but Adrian Killens, that's the guy we're trying to take his spot from. Only 110 yards passing from Milton. That's nothing spectacular, but it's fine. Peyton, 67 yards. You know, we ran the ball. That's what we're going to do. Hopefully that stays the mantra of the team once we get that running back 3 spot. We got 6 tackles for loss. They're getting after it. We got a pick here from Burgess Becker, the safety. Nice. But that's, you know, our defense is definitely getting the game ball. But let's see what happened to Penn State. What was going on there? Passing the ball. They didn't even have McSorley in. He must be hurt. Saquon Barkley, 50 yards on the day. 50 yards. 3.1 yards per carry. Game ball to this UCF. This might be the best win, the biggest win in UCF. I don't know the illustrious history of UCF. Look, we held Deshaun Hamilton in check as well. This might be the biggest victory in UCF history, beating number 4 Penn State. I mean, you might compare it to, like, when they beat Auburn in the bowl game, but I think this is it, man. The bounce house, you can just hear them all the way back in Florida, just absolutely rocking. Is that Zombie Nation playing out in the background? No, because I don't want to get demonetized. But we just beat number 4 Penn State. That's crazy, man. I mean, I'm glad you guys picked UCF. We're going to get this crazy type of production. I wanted to see it. So week 4 here, after that big win, we're not able really to capitalize on momentum, but I am able to challenge for the running back 2 spot, which has kind of been my goal all along. Because once you're running back 2, at least you're like involved in the game plan a lot. That's how I'm going to wrap this video up if we can win that battle. So let's see. We're not ranked. So how close are we to getting ranked? So Penn State fell from 17 to 4 because of this loss to UCF. And we are not ranked, obviously. We didn't see the number. Let's go for others receiving votes. I mean, Florida's ranked at 1-1. Virginia Tech, Texas, Memphis, Mississippi State, Texas A&M, NC State, Northwestern, UCLA, Michigan State, Texas dropped it. What the hell's UCF receiving a vote? All right. Constantly slept on. UCF was slept on in real life. And I guess they're getting slept on in this game. Temple's, looking at our conference here, Temple's undefeated, Louisville's undefeated, Memphis is undefeated. Louisville's ranked at 13, but we're not. I guarantee Louisville hasn't beat anyone in the same caliber as Penn State. And we are 3-0. Rutgers is 3-0. SMU is 2-0. Well, I guess the good thing is that, you know, Louisville is before they moved to the ACC. that's going to help us out in terms of trying to become a really ranked team, because if we play Louisville, who's looks like they're going to be perennially ranked, that's definitely going to help us out every single season if we can knock them off. So that could be our biggest game. But now it's time to go to this positional battle versus Killings to get that running back 2 spot, which is, kind of my goal for this video, is at least, for episode 6, which will come in a couple days' time, I'll be a little bit more involved in the game plan. So what do we need here? It's on a bye week too. It's good that the bye week came as early as it did, because we're not missing a game while we're still trying to deal with this depth chart nonsense. We got Sandbag, Bamboozle. Luckily, we're a nice old Canadian boy. Oh my God, we're going for the touchdown, baby. Get this in. Oh, he's close. He's close. We probably got half of that 500 right there. We just won it. We just won that on 1 run. Get me out of this. Get me out of this. I don't want to do this anymore. We got it. We don't get really much XP or anything like that. Just thank you very much. We're running back to goal accomplished. You guys are going to continue to try to sandbag. Okay, I guess we'll speed it up here a little bit. But there we go, man. Running back 2. We saw probably on average they might get 4 to 5 carries a game, which is not spectacular, but it's only going to take us another 2 weeks to get the running back 1 spot. Which is good in our scenario where we got sandbag, but ultimately if you're trying to strive to make this as real as possible, I mean, you could up the difficulty. We're playing on the second hardest one. We probably could up it to, I don't know what it is, Heisman difficulty, and then it'll take you a little bit longer of a grind. Maybe that's what I will do after we get the running back 1 spot. It was just more so this is shenanigans that we get put with this. And you gotta promise someone one thing and not give them the other thing. I guess that's college football on a team. But there we go. Congratulations. We are now officially number 2 on the depth chart, which is exactly, it's not exactly where we want to be. We want to be running back 1. But hopefully we get a little bit more involved in this game plan, as now we are 3-0 undefeated in week number 5, getting ready to take on South Carolina, some SEC team. I feel like this is tough, man. South Carolina is a very solid team. Will Muschamp has his boys ready to play, and we're still not the starter. If we were the starter, I would feel confident that we could probably take on any single team. But the fact that it's still the sim, man, it could be a little bit difficult. But there we go. There's our dog, Corey Mack, freshman, Mack truck, 5'10", 220 pounds. Here's a quick look at his attributes where we're standing right now. Realistically, his awareness is super low. His ball carrier vision is super low. Basically things that if you actually played running back for your entire life, you'd be fine. But anyways, guys, that does it for here today. Thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button. I really like to see likes on these videos. Subscribe if you're new, and peace out.